I guess for the purposes of this conversation, my expectation is that the superintendent would be willing to work with the board concerning goals and objectives in the future, and to deal with things such as strategic plan and potentially other things that the board would like to move forward. They should not be embedded in this contract, in my opinion. And that you would be willing to work with this board moving forward in order to achieve that end. Is that a fair assessment?
Yes, and I'm being brief because I'm not known for that, but the answer is yes. That's part of our MASB tool.
Okay.
We can definitely work on that. We've done that in the past.
Okay.
Yeah, because what Latoya was, I was confused. I don't even know what she was really asking for.
Well,
She wants to add different language and add language, but it seems she
At the
wasn't
end of the day-
prepared at
What
this time.
language?
She wants time to bring
But, I don't know, I don't see what kind of language could be added to that. I mean, it's very clear. And who would give up the longevity if it's, you know, below 10, I mean, who would give that up?
I just want to add some.
Yeah.
but it would be more appropriate for it to be added as a goal or an objective for the superintendent versus embedding it within the contract language itself.
Right.
Well, I think her worry might be if she doesn't add it to the contract and he doesn't meet those needs, then we're stuck in a contract. And he should continue not meeting those needs.
At some point in time, we've got to come to a point of trust with each other, right?
Right, I agree.
So,
But can we work together?
well,
Well, then start now. I thought that was us starting now over to work together, but now it seems like they are just trying to pull it apart again. We gotta trust each other. We should be able to think.
She's not trying
I
to
think-
remove anything from
No,
this.
she wants to add, but.
Yes.
We're in
If you know
the,
you wanna add something, you should know what you wanna add.
well, this is a contract, you're under the compensation. Things that you might want to add, like strategic planning, curriculum, those kinds of things, that
That should not
really
be in
isn't
contract.
something that should be in the contract as part of compensation. Unless you're telling me that you want to put a bullet point in there that if the superintendent does strategic planning, we will give him $5,000. Well, that's my job, is to manage and organize and run the strategic planning for the district. That's included in the job. Included in the job is to manage and take care of and see through the process that our teachers have been going through for 6.5, 7 months of the curriculum review. That's part of the embedded job. The reason you don't see these things in contracts unless they're added to the contract as an additive, such as if I'm now going to be adding the name curriculum director for $12,000 a year to my superintendent's salary, that's another way to give a boost to your salary, that you can't add another curriculum director job to the hours I already work. Let's be honest. I'm not going to work 40 more hours as a curriculum director just because it says on there. I'm doing it because it's the part of the job that I'm already doing. And so adding it in is something that should be through the evaluation, should be set in goals, should be set in expectations. That isn't, I don't see that as an appropriate space in compensation. I see that as something that's evaluative. And in a contract, the contract should not be evaluative itself. I don't work with teachers on a contract and then evaluate them based on the contract. I evaluate them based on I don't evaluate, I'm sorry, teachers. The administrators evaluate teachers based on the administrator's evaluation tool that they use for teachers. And so that's where that is found. It's not found in the contract. The contract sets out the terms for the agreement. In this particular space is the terms for agreement on compensation. That's a long answer to say, if we're talking about strategic planning and curriculum, which I've hinted at, then that's part of the job. That's what I do. And that's part of what we build together and why we have conversations outside of this setting so we can build relationships, understand vision, and we can all pull together and roll the boat in the same direction. And I really, really, really want that. I've wanted that for the better part of a year now. And so I'm all in on that, Ms. Bremsey, all in. But delaying going through this process is not something I'm interested in completely at this point in time. We're here to negotiate. Let's get this thing done.
Ms. Lucy, any question?
Aaron?
No.
Carmen?
All right.
Mark, you stated that you've never said that you would work, or I'm not sure how Bob mentioned it to you, and you said, no, that's what I normally do not do. And Bob said, are you willing to do this, are you willing to, go with all this stuff?
Oh, I said I'm not normally known for having a short answer. I
No,
said
maybe-
yes, I mean,
maybe-
that's.
maybe- So the question, Tammy keeps saying that we're going to move forward and go forward, so the governing board are, actually, I don't even know if we can do that. If there's no other questions, discussion is over. Robin, you can go ahead. Hold on, let me get back. So this is D. I'm assuming we'll do a 1 and a 2, the CFO and the superintendent. So D1 was CFO, 2 superintendent. So the recommended action, again, same thing as before, to approve the contract for the superintendent as presented. Number 2, D2.
Somebody second or just?
Support?
And we're including the line though, right?
As amended, yes.
As amended?
As amended, yeah, so that was the recommended action, so we need a first, that was a first.
You need another support?
Yeah.
Oh, support.
Mr. Sawatsky,
Yes.
Mr. Lang,
Yes.
Thank you.
Mrs. Pieschke,
Yes.
Ms. Irby, Ms. Castillo,
Yes.
Mrs. Breezy,
No, it's not to amend. Do we have to do a separate one to amend? Is that what you said?
No, I said to include the amended sentence.
And that was
Well,
number 10.
she said as amended.
So Robin, if you have that
That
was
was
number
right.
10.
That was right.
Hold on, number 10. Got it? The amendment? No, all right.
yeah, I'll
Bob,
get
do you
it.
have
I'll
that
get
you
it
can
at
give
some
her the
point.
amendment?
Yes, I will give it to her.
So the amendment was the one about the language for when he's gone, right? I think it was. I think that's what they meant by it's amended though.
We don't have to do, we have to do a vote for the amendment. You want to do a vote? No, we don't have to. All right, so Correct, no, so they think, Tammy and Carmen, they have to vote on the amendment. We say no, that
We can just vote on it.
we're just gonna vote on Superintendent in general for the as amended. As whatever, but, yeah, as amended. So we don't have to do a separate vote for the amendment.
Correct.
Yeah, just some. So this right here, no amendment.
Okay, I got it, all right. We're talking about men?
No.
All right, I got it. Now we're ready.
This is literally to approve this contract tonight.
Okay,
As amended?
Correct. As, I didn't want to say that to confuse them. As amended.
okay,
But we don't have to do anything else.
Correct.
okay. We're ready.
So I'm starting over. on the
Yes.
vote.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Mr. Sawatsky.
Yes.
Mr. Lang.
Yes.
Mrs. Pieszki.
Yes.
Ms. Irby.
She said no.
Ms. Castillo.
No.
Mrs. Breezy.
No.
Ms. Morales.
All right, now I'm confused.
No.
The vote is 3 yes, 4 no.
She made her change her mind.